It's debatable here on MLBBro.com.
Welcome to the It's About Damn Time edition of Debatable. And congratulations, first of all, to Darryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden, who will have their jersey numbers retired next season by the New York Mets. My question is, what took so long? So, were the Mets cool about the way they finally got around to acknowledging the greatness of that dynamic duo?
Well, listen, better late than never. I agree with you. It should have been done a long time ago. But listen, it's being done now. Kudos to Steve Cohen, to the Cohen family, and to everybody that's associated with the Mets. They're finally doing justice by two of the most iconic Mets to ever wear that uniform. I mean, you can't think about Doc and Darryl. They're linked together. They're synonymous together. You can't have one without the other, but they're iconic. They're iconic in Mets uniforms. They should have their numbers retired.
They were transcendent, revolutionary players, and despite what happened off the field, and how many times you had so many other players who were doing far more heinous stuff that was embarrassing the organization. You can say what you want about Doc and Straw. They showed up, showed out every time they put on the stirrups and the spikes. They led you to, the playoffs on multiple occasions, and they restored championship glory to the franchise, which had been missing at the time that they finally won the World Series title since 1969. I mean, I'm not going to give anybody an attaboy or just getting around to it. I'm glad they're getting their shine. No two players in the history of that organization deserve it more so than Doc and Straw. Yeah. I'm glad that they have it. I hope that both of them, are around to embrace the moment. But, listen, congratulations. But no attaboy over here.
I can't argue with you. I agree. It should have been done a long time ago. It should have been done when I was in high school, and I graduated in 2005. So that should tell you it should have been done a long time ago. I think that you give the Mets current group now credit because they're finally righting a lot of the wrongs of the past. They put Keith Hernandez in last year. They're finally putting in Doc and Darryl this year. I think a lot of this had to do with the Wilpon family. I mean, listen, there's no love there. I have no love for the Wilpons at all. I'm glad they're gone wherever. Enjoy your $2 billion that you made from the sale. I just think the perception of what Doc and Darryl went through, plus the fact that I think the Wilpons tried to shy away from that. Plus, I also think that they both went on to play for the Yankees and had success with the Yankees. I think that also kind of had a little saltiness to it. I don't care what it was. At the end of the day, I'm glad it's finally done, and I'm glad that they're both still here to enjoy it. That's the big part. They're both still here. Hopefully, by the time next year, they're both still alive and well and healthy to enjoy that moment because they both deserve it for what they've been through and for what they did for the franchise and the city.
And I'll leave you with this, bro. They go in after Keith Hernandez. Say what you want about their off-field indiscretions. Wasn't he the guy that was the personification of anti-Title IX with some sexist remarks on television back in the day? Come on, man. And they were Doc and Doc and Straw were his teammates too. So, hey, good job out of Steve Cohen for putting a tourniquet on the Wilpon mess. And congratulations. Laurel and Hardy, congratulations to Doc and Straw because I'm glad it's coming and they get the chance to enjoy it. For Man Ram, it's your boy, the MLB OG. That's debatable for this week.
For more right now, go to MLBBro.com.